It is an indisputable fact that the summer of 2016 exists within an impenetrable bubble of warmth and happiness. Humanity was briefly united, striving towards one common goal: to catch them all. Remember how excited everyone was when this first came out? Anyone who'd watched or played Pokémon finally got the chance to live out their dream of being a Pokémon trainer. We were happy. Parents who spent years yelling at their children to go outside were happy. It was a good time. Unless you lived in Russia, where the game didn't launch until 2018.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
As always, there were some folks who almost ruined things for the rest of us. Sure, almost everyone was outside having innocent fun, but some people just had to play the game while driving. Trespassers trespassed, and there were even cases of people blatantly disrespecting memorial monuments. Bad eggs aside, the game was actually a rather revolutionary concept that worked incredibly well. So, how did Pokémon manage to get what felt like the entire world and their grandmother outside catching Pokémon? The game used augmented reality, which has struggled to find its footing for a while. It failed terribly with Google Glass, but did great with Snapchat's filters. So, it was a bit of a hit or miss technology. Pokémon Go was perhaps the perfect use of augmented reality at the time. It combined new tech with nostalgic little monsters we grew up loving. It was cool, but the technology wasn't what made it such a phenomenon. No. What really did it was that in order to play, you had to go outside. You couldn't even hatch an egg without walking. Parks were fuller than ever. Everyone was roaming around their neighborhoods. There was a sense of community in seeing others huddled around the same Pokéstop or battling it out at a gym. The game itself, at the time, wasn't all that good. From purely a gameplay perspective, Pokémon Go was rather average, and still had quite a few things it needed to straighten out. In other words, people weren't playing the game for the gameplay so much as the experience, and that's exactly what Pokémon Go offered: an experience. It was a chance for young and old, gamer and non-gamer to go outside, play around, and connect with strangers. What made it even better was that because everyone was in on the fun, people were free to be their best, nerdiest selves. Nobody was going to judge you for having fun and catching Pokémon. Pokémon Go still has a strong, loyal group of players, and the game is better than ever. The game has more options, has improved on many of the initial problems, and has player v player battle. We would love to hear if any of you still play, or was your Pokémon Go experience limited to the summer of 2016? Regardless, Pokémon Go was a phenomenon, one that so many of us participated in with mostly good memories. Now Niantic has a new AR game out, Wizards Unite, a Harry Potter game which uses many of the same principles as Pokémon Go. And it has received mixed reviews. Some say the game is a better version of Pokémon Go, while others say it lacks the charm and pull that Niantic's 2016 game did. Personally, we're not a fan. The game just feels like it's missing something. We're sure that there's plenty of folks who loved it, and maybe we didn't give the game much of a chance, but the microtransactions are enough of a pain for us not to be excited to try again. Have any of you tried the new Wizards Unite game? It doesn't seem as if there's a lot of hype around it, so it feels like there's not a lot of people out there playing it at all. But maybe we've just been living under a rock these past few weeks. I don't know. But if you have tried it out, what did you think? What's interesting is that Microsoft also recently dropped the trailer to a Minecraft AR game, which makes us wonder, what other big names or franchises are going to try their hand at this kind of go-outside gaming? All in all, it'll be interesting to see where AR games will go from here.
Today's video is brought to you by NordVPN. Use the link in the description and save 75% on a 3-year plan. Switch to NordVPN to protect yourself today.